The NOTS project is come under with the full name is the Knowledge Network on Transdisciplinary Research Study or Transdisciplinary Approaches. When we look at the issue of transdisciplinarity, basically one thing that we found out in terms of the NOT project that is tackle the different dimension, especially for instance on my issue is the link between migration and social inequality, and in some part we also link with the environmental problem. So under this kind of three challenges topic, the transdisciplinary research approach is also quite help us to understand.
The NOTS project picks up on a number of very key issues that are very relevant to this region. So inequality, migration, and environmental issues. And for me, when I think about the NOTS project, I think what's most important is how they integrate together.
I actually think that you can't reduce it to one issue. And I think this is actually one of the strengths of the project. So in the beginning, also at the kickoff workshop, it was discussed to use each theme for one project year and focus solely on this one theme, because NOTS has the themes of environment, social inequality, and migration. However, I think there was quite a learning curve in which we together discovered more or less that all these issues are very interrelated and that you can't really treat one without the others.
As the focus of the NOT initiative so far is about social inequality, environmental concerns, and I think another issue is about migration. So I think that's being captured well in the experience that we have during the round trip, the visit, sharing experience with diverse institutional in Thailand, in Vietnam, and also reflecting during our field.
The MOOC project emphasized the transdisciplinary methodology and also focus on the three issues: migration, and social inequality and environment. Those three issues are very important and critical in Southeast Asia, mainly Southeast Asia right now, because you can see the land grabbing, hydropower dams in Southeast Asia.
I think that NOT project contribute a lot to the contemporary issue in terms of it's like we want us as the scholar to regard ourselves not really a scholar, but to go with not to work on people, but to work with people in terms of like, okay, now you have something in mind, but let's talk to people as a non-expert how they have different knowledge from you. That's the most important thing that I think that NOT project contribute to our way of thinking, our way to conceptualize the interest of our research.
I think in Thailand, the situation of inequality is occurring in every social unit, something like that. So I think this should be the important issue for transdisciplinary study.
We also put emphasis upon ethnic minorities, marginalized people, and also the gender issue. In order to understand this complex issue, we have to situate this problem in the larger context, the context of development in the region, particularly after the Cold War, and of course the recent phenomenon about the opening of the borders.
Every part is quite important because we can choose from the topic that we interest, so that why it's very useful for that person because we choose the thing that we want to learn.
For me personally, the ecological issues that appear from a more and more evolving capitalist, global market-oriented system that at the moment reaches the most far parts of Southeast Asia, and to see how this is all connected with migration, with social inequality, But my focus point is the ecological part that is really challenging our Earth.